Yeah, I was curious, since I kind of lost you there for a second, so I don't know if there was something said, but my question was, I was wondering what your feelings were regarding Director Comey's decision regarding the email scandal.
You know, it was interesting. As I watched his announcement a couple of weeks ago, I recalled the first time I met Director Comey. I was a federal prosecutor in Salt Lake in the U.S. Attorney's Office here in Utah. And he was then the Assistant Attorney General over the Criminal Division. And I had developed great respect for him as a career prosecutor, as a straight shooter. As I watched him outline his assessment of Secretary Clinton's case, I started to think he was getting ready to announce that he was recommending an indictment. It sure sounded like that's where he was going to me, because of the severity of the accusations he was making against her. So I was a little bit surprised when, after laying out what I found a surprisingly strong case against Secretary Clinton, he said, on the other hand, we're not going to prosecute her. So I was surprised by it. In our system, there is almost no recourse once a decision like that is made. There's not really anything else can do. With charges, no one other than the federal government can bring those charges, and those charges can't be brought outside of the executive branch where he operates. Given that recommendation, given that Attorney General Loretta Lynch made the decision to follow that recommendation, as far as I can tell, the die has been cast. Now, that doesn't mean that the American people don't have a decision to make. The American people do have a decision to make, and can, and I think should, take that into account as they decide how to approach this November's election. The purpose of my call is not to weigh in on that election, but I do think at this point that is the way, that's perhaps the only way people can weigh in on that now.